Welcome, people, to the unknown world of freedom of speech. It's your boy Larry Belafonte, aka Price. What's the deal? It's a beautiful Monday on freedom of speech, and I'm feeling amazing. If you are, make some noise with me. What's up, everybody? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's the deal? Shit, I'm feeling good. It's Monday. I've been extremely busy, and I've been making it a point to not miss at least my Mondays and Wednesdays with the podcast. But I have been busy, and if y'all do hear that, that is not Weezy Wee. That is that beautiful Gap Pack. But yeah, I've been crazy busy, so I've been trying my best to just stay on top of the podcast, stay on top of my days, trying to get them out in a decent time. Man, so y'all bear with me. I'm not into pre-recording like that because I love catching vibes and just dropping them to the world, you know. But sometimes I'm going to do some pre-recorded joints and stuff like that just so I could be on point. You feel me? Because a nigga be moving too much shit. And it ain't always that easy for a nigga to goddamn get these past podcasts off to y'all in time. But we got it right. Oh, my bad. We got it right today, though. And we here, man, is October 9th, 2017. And if you did not know, today in this bullshit-ass country that we like to call the United States, it is considered to be a holiday. What holiday is it, might you ask? It is the fucking holiday of, what, Christopher Columbus? Is it Christopher Columbus Day or some shit? I don't know, man. I can't even believe that shit is even a real thing. The fact that Christopher Columbus Day in 2017 is still, my son is out of school for the whole week. People didn't have work. People didn't, have to go to school. There's just so much shit. It's a real holiday. And for some of y'all who might not know, I get to put you all up on game on who actually Christopher Columbus is. Who the fuck is this asshole that we've been having to praise since we were kids? I remember being in elementary school, hearing all the stories about Christopher Columbus or Alexander the Great. You know, all these people. And as kids, you grow up and you're just in school, you're learning. So you believe everybody in this, the teachers are there to tell you and teach you what's right. Teach you truth. Sorry about the honking. But teach you the realities of the world we live in. And to know that we've been praising murderers, full-blown, a whole different level of murderers, because, anyone who kills somebody's a murderer. These motherfuckers are beyond mass murderers. When you kill millions, thousands, there's a different, we have to put you in a whole different world of murderers. Nigga, y'all taking it to a whole different level around this motherfucker. And that's Christopher Columbus. Period. And so for the people who don't know, the reason why we celebrate this day is based on the fact of him, quote unquote, discovering America. But when he got here, people were here. So how the fuck could you discover something that people already have found? People already have. People already own. There's already families here, food, structure, home, weapons. They had a whole life community system. You didn't discover shit. You didn't discover shit. What are you talking about? So he gets to America and he finds, first of all, even before that, Christopher Columbus was the first person to he started the slave trade in Spain. Cracked the shit off, killing millions. Islands that had reported of 3 million of people. This dude In 3, 4, 5 years, no, 20 years, they're down to 60,000. In 50 years, there's no more people. That's how they were wiping motherfuckers out. From 3 million, and in 50 years, to none. That's the type of murder. And that was one island. So it just goes to show you the level of evil and murder that was being taken place back in these days. And so he comes here, he discovers, America, the Indians, the natives, and it's so crazy because, and by the way, I'm not just saying shit. One thing about the freedom of speech is Price is going to deal with you with facts. Larry Belafonte is going to deal with facts first, opinion second. That's how I operate. And if there are no facts for us to go off of, then we just going to base off opinions and then do it like that. But most times there are facts to deal with. And especially in this case, there are plenty of them. So you guys know I'm not just saying shit or just, making shit up off the top of my head. It's a real thing. And it was already documented. 1 second, guys. 1 second. I'm a real nigga. Y'all know this freedom of speech. I gotta go grab this other lighter. 1 second. Bear with the realist. You dig. Freedom of speech, we gonna keep it all the way 100 with y'all. We ain't here to sugarcoat and cut it out and re-record and pick up. I went to go grab the damn lighter, and I'm back. Feel me? But so he comes here and he discovers the people, the natives, and so I'm dealing with facts. All of these people at the time, the soldiers at the time, they had journals. That's how everything was documented. No one had fucking Facebook. They didn't get to tweet out everything they were doing. They didn't get to text out everything they were doing. They didn't have emails. They didn't have a laptop. They had journals. They had paper. The same way you like to still document what it is that you're doing, so did they. They just didn't have the shit in the level of technology that we have now. But don't think for 1 second that niggas was just out there living life and never documenting anything. Or no. And journals were huge back then. I'm sure all of us had a journal back in the day. So you would know how huge they were even back then. So all these facts are in these journals. Like all of these truths and the steps of the conquer of the land and the steps that were taken to kill all of these people and to, get a fucking holiday made in your name are all documented in journals. And so it's documented out of Christopher Columbus's own journal. This motherfucker he gets here and he describes the native people as full of love and without greed. That's how he described the people because that is how we are. The natives, Hispanics, the blacks, the Asians, just pure people, they come from love. Like, for instance, there's this dope ass video you guys could all look up online of like this white man going to Africa. And it's all these little black kids, first time ever seeing a white man. And this is recent. This is like 2012, 2011. Their first time ever seeing a white man. And they're so fucking happy. It's not funny. They're chasing after him, trying to touch him, smile, all that. Like, they're not scared. They're loving. They're full of love and without greed. So Christopher Columbus, he sees this. And instead of this inspiring him to be full of love and without greed, and instead of this inspiring him to build with them and figure out ways to partner up and create things together and create a life together that can be life-changing and world-changing, he looked at that shit as a weakness. He looked at it as, oh shit, they're loving, they're without greed, they're so nice. What an easy ass fucking group of people to conquer, murder, enslave. And that's exactly what the fuck happened. Like, really grasp that. That's such a sad ass thing when you really think about it. To really think of it, to really think of the fact of like, you can't even show love. You can't show, you know, you can't even show that true purity and those vibes without a motherfucker trying to take it for granted. Take your kindness for weakness. That's a real thing. And there wouldn't be in America if kindness wasn't taken for weakness. And that's the sad ass fucking reality. And so that's a real thing. He came here. He seen it as a weakness. So they came. First time they came, you know, it was solo. You had to peep the scene. You didn't want to come too crazy. Same like they did in Africa. Same way they did in Africa. First time we come in peace. Where do you think that fucking term comes from? All of these terms and sayings that are embedded in our minds, in our spirits, in our bodies, in our daily lifestyles go over our heads. I come in peace. Where do you think that came from? Those are the same fucking words that the Christopher Columbuses and the Alexander the Greats and the Constantines and all these motherfuckers were going around and saying initially when they were coming on people's lands for the first time. I come in peace. Kneeling and shit, all on their knee, head down, hat off. You know, and they got their hat to their chest. I come in peace. Bitch, no you don't. And that's what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? And so I come in peace for the first time. Then you go back and you formulate the plot. So now the second time you come, you got cannons, attack dogs, weapons, bombs. You got it all. And now you ready to conquer. And that's a real thing. You got crazy ass quotes from this dude's journal, right? Like, for instance, this motherfucker's like, let us in the name of the Holy Trinity go on sending all the slaves that can be sold. In the name of the Holy Trinity. And if that sounds familiar to you, for those who are in their Bible and in their word heavy, that Holy Trinity, they've been using that. They've been using the Holy Trinity. They've been using the Bible. They've been using Christianity. They've been using all of that as their justification for every single thing that they're doing. Every time they were murdering and getting slaves and killing kids and raping women, it was all in the name of the Holy Trinity. All in the name of the good book. All in the name of the this and that. And that's why for me personally, I had to detach from that. Because I don't need that to have a relationship with the Creator. I don't need a middleman. Jesus, you're the Son of God. I'm a son of God as well. And that's no disrespect to Jesus or anyone who looks to Jesus as their Lord and Savior. Because that's a beautiful thing. If that helps you be a beautiful person. If that helps you be a beautiful human being on this planet, and in harmony with Mother Nature and the universe, and loving neighbors and doing right by your people, doing it all in the name of Jesus helps that, by all means, get it how you live. Me personally, I have a direct connection with the Creator. Same one Jesus has, same one Muhammad has, same one Buddha has, same one Gandhi has, same one Malcolm had, same one Kirk Franklin had, damn it. Whoever you could think of, that's the one I got. That's the one you got. Period. You don't need a middleman. Because with middleman comes bullshit. Comes extra shit. Extra words. Extra shit added on to the statements. Y'all all know that. You can't take one statement and pass it down to 10 people and it'll be the same. That's a fact. We all used to do it in school, remember? Pass it down. 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 Like, how the fuck did it get that short already? You get what I'm saying? That's that middleman shit. And so I said all that to say they were doing all that shit in the name of the Holy Trinity. In his journal, at least. I mean, courtesy of his journal. You don't got to believe me. And all of these, everything that I ever say on freedom of speech, you can always go and research it for yourself. That is the beauty of this shit. That's the beauty of the internet. That's the beauty of 2017. That's the beauty of this new millennial era. Nigga. Also in the journal, they raped Native women back to the point that they would do whatever they wanted. That would be their plan, to just continue to cause fear and harm on the women to where they would just submit. That's how they forced women into being submissive. Rape them back to back. I'm talking about back to back, multiple men, to the point where you're done fighting. If you're a woman and you get raped 10 times back to back, you're not even going to keep kicking and screaming. At some point, you're just going to say, fuck it. You're going to lay right there and let them niggas get their shit off till they done, because I'm tired of getting punched and shit while y'all doing it. Y'all going to do it anyway. But I'm not going to get fucking punched, stabbed, slapped, and all that other bullshit while you're doing it. So that's the whole purpose as to why, like, it just don't even, the shit don't make sense. I'm not about to just, you know what I mean? And that's the reality. They would get raped nonstop until they submitted. That's from Christopher Columbus's journal. Don't listen to me. Fuck me. I'm not the guy. What do I know? I just write raps and got a podcast and I'm a dad. Simple as that. But realistically, that's coming from that journal because it's all fucking facts. And it's scary that we still are celebrating this shit. It's 2017. I'm not just talking about some shit just to give y'all history lessons. Nigga, you probably got off work today, didn't even have to go to work because of what? It's a holiday. Nigga, this is real. When slavery wouldn't pay off for them, they would tax the slaves and make them fill up fucking hawk bales with gold, full of gold. Pulling up on their crib every 3 months, pay your fucking rent, full of gold. If you couldn't pay, hands chopped off. Facts. Your hands chopped off, or you getting chased by attack dogs and they ripping your arms off, they ripping your ears off, like real deal torture. Get your hands cut off, and then they would put their hands around their necks with chains. These are fucking factual statements and factual documents from their journals, their own testimonies. Period. Because like in anything, there's always going to, whether it's good or bad, someone's always going to jump ship. If you got a gang of motherfuckers doing evil, you're going to have somebody jump ship to the good side. Because everybody can't just sit and do that all day. And if you got all these people that are doing good, someone's going to jump ship and go to the bad side, to the dark side. That's just that's just how it works. That's the way this shit works. And so knowing that, we got motherfuckers getting their hands chopped off, getting attacked by dogs if you can't even pay the 3 months rent of gold. That's scary, dog. This is what's documented. This ain't even what's not, like, what we didn't even know about. This is what they were actually able to tell, able to actually document. To know that is scary. To know that when there was no more dog food, guess who they were killing? Factually, coming out of their journals. The babies. They were killing babies to feed fucking dogs. And we celebrate this bitch. We celebrate this asshole. We celebrate this fucking murderer, this fucking devil, this demon. Look at it. Look at and y'all wonder why I go so hard on this country. I hate it. And I don't hate much, but I really, truly hate the United States. I don't fuck with this country. I hate it. And if these motherfuckers would say, yo, if y'all want to go to Africa, you can go. We will give you immunity, whatever the fuck you need, a little bit of bread, 40 acres and a mule. Y'all don't have to stay here if y'all don't want to. I am the first motherfucker dipping. If wifey don't want to come, I'ma holler. My kids is sliding. I'm gone though. Period. That's a fact, bro. I cannot stand it. I can't stand it. And it's not like this everywhere. Granted, there is corruption in government and politics and shit. But the United States, this European systematic government and structure is unmatched. Unfuckwittable. Period. And I just can't rock, man. I can't fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? And so to know that there's always someone who jumps ship. One of Christopher Columbus's like main men, right-hand main men, Bartholomew. I would think that's his name, but it's probably not even how you pronounce it. But Bartolome, Bartolome. Y'all go look this shit up on your own. Because this the motherfucker who documented everything. Because it touched his soul. He left and went on to be a Catholic priest because they would read the Bible. And so at the end of the day, there is the Bible is telling you to do more right things than it's telling you to do a grip of bullshit. So you got some people who are actually feeling convicted. So he went on to document everything he's seen, the thousands he's seen raped. He said he's seen 6,000 women raped and murdered before he left. Like within a 2-day span. Like this is how they were doing it on a daily basis, bruh. Y'all motherfuckers be so sleep and naive to just the fact of like, oh, that was then. So what? If it happened then, it can happen now. That's what y'all gotta understand, because certain things that happened then is happening now. Like, what do you mean? Stop fucking around. Start slapping y'all in the back of y'all damn heads. I wish I could just slap every one of y'all that be acting stupid as fuck in the back of your head. I don't want to punch you. I don't want to fight you. I don't want you to get shot. I just want to come to your house, tell your ass to turn around and slap you in the back of your motherfucking head. Not even hard like that. Just a good ass pop to the back of your fucking head. Cause you stupid. Something wrong with you. And you getting on my nerves with the naive, in denial foolishness. You're denying facts at this point. At this point, you're just choosing to be ignorant. Okay, cool. Y'all want to deny the NFL facts. Y'all want to deny the Trump facts. Y'all want to deny the white supremacy facts. Y'all want to deny the motherfucking slave master, slave owners that run and own all the corporations. Y'all want to deny all this? Cool. Bitch, y'all not finna deny celebrating this asshole Christopher Columbus every year, though. That's what we not gonna do. Period. Cause the shit is out of hand at this point. It's all there. It's all there for you. It's every piece of it's there for you to know the truth. So anybody celebrating this shit, or anybody even speaking about Christopher Columbus in any type of light that is other than you're a dickhead and you're the fucking scum of the earth, y'all talk about Hitler. Fuck Hitler. Period. They probably corrupted a lot of shit about Hitler. Straight up. Just to plant all this shit in our minds. You know what I mean? I don't trust anything that these motherfuckers got to say. I don't trust them. So if they said Hitler was bad, fuck it, he was good then. That's what I'm rolling with. Because I don't trust them. Every time they say someone is this or that, this big bad murderer, this and that, they really don't even be doing shit. They be taking care of their country, their land. Osama bin Laden, Saddam Hussein. Yes, these motherfuckers were murderers. Yes, they was turned. And them niggas didn't play no shit. But they just were running their country. They didn't want to be fucking tampered with. Don't come over here touching our shit and fucking with us. We doing it how we want to do over here. If we want to punish our motherfuckers how we punishing them, let us. Why? Because America does that. You don't see China coming over here like, yo, I don't like how y'all killing all the black people, motherfuckers. Or I don't like how y'all are doing the Hispanics or the Muslims. You don't see other motherfucking countries and nations popping to the U.S. and butting all in our business. But guess who can't wait to send all of our brothers and sisters and cousins and uncles and dads and troops all across the fucking world to go kill people in the name of what? Christopher Columbus? The flag? This is the fucking flag that you guys want us to go all crazy about and stand for? The same fucking flag that y'all stuck in the ground while Christopher Columbus was killing everybody and raping kids and mothers? Bitch, no. Fuck that flag. Fuck the flag. I'ma fuck around and burn the flag on one of my next videos and pipe shit up on a whole nother level. Fuck it. Y'all don't even know y'all fucking with, because I could care less. I don't care. I don't care. I don't need, y'all not doing nothing for me. Y'all don't run me. Music don't run me. Nothing about, like, fuck it. The internet don't run me. I was me before the internet. Worst thing you could do is kill me. And at that point, shit, you might be even helping. Because I'm not scared of the next life. Like what? All the greats gotta move without fear. Period. You valuable. Your words is valuable. Your words is powerful. They gon' want you. That's a part of the game. And unless you gonna tuck your tail, you can't be scared. It's not possible. Unless you gonna shut your fucking mouth, you're not allowed to be scared. So death and all that shit is the last thing I fear, especially coming from these corrupted motherfuckers. I don't want to get killed by somebody who look like me. That's my thing. I don't want to get killed by somebody who's the same color as me, or somebody who comes from where I come from, or someone for some childish shit about blocks and niggas living around the corner from each other and beefing. I don't want to die behind that. But dying for our people, dying for our nation, meaning the love nation, the tribe, the free spirits, the free minds, dying for that is a whole different conversation. There ain't shit to talk about. It's a done deal if that's what needs to be done, because niggas ain't scared of that. Before we sit and just continue to be mistreated and spitting right in our face. Jemele Hill is a prime example. Prime fucking example. Suspended for what? For calling an apple, calling an orange? Y'all suspended her? That's the type of shit we really are experiencing, because Jerry Jones, bitch ass, want to say you gonna bench any player who takes a knee during the national anthem. You see these players getting marked out every day, every week. Take a knee if you want to on these Cowboys and watch what we do. And you know Dallas, Texas, come on now. That's full of the racist motherfuckers. Stop that. Jerry Jones ain't playing no games with nigga. Daddy looked like he used to whip the shit out of slaves. Y'all better quit playing games. I know for a fact Jerry Jones' grandpa had a whole plantation and a half. And now that nigga's daring one of you motherfuckers to take a knee. And so Jemele, all she did was state a fact to the fans that if instead of calling out the players, because the players is not who the players aren't the issue. It's these corporations. It's you know what I'm saying? It's this system. It's the corporations. It's the owners. It's these motherfuckers are the ones you need to be going in on. The people who are endorsing them. And that's all she said. And guess what? They suspended her. Because you're not allowed to have a fucking voice, especially when you black, and especially when you a woman. Shit, ESPN? Listen, we already let you slide with that Trump white supremacist shit. But this, okay, now it's a wrap. Jerry Jones called right in on ESPN, guaranteed, and start pressing issues. And that just goes to show you, that's the purpose of this podcast, freedom of speech. Look at how much speech is not free for all of these motherfuckers who aren't even saying anything crazy. They're not even, you got the Dolphins head coach snorting fucking cocaine on videos. You got the head coach of the Dolphins snorting cocaine, and the media. These motherfuckers can't even call an apple an apple. He's on video with some strange white powder. Bitch, that's some damn dope. Nigga out here tooting. The bitch off pal. It's very simple. We ain't crazy. Nigga birth certificate do not say 2018, 2017, 2016. Cut the shit. Cut the shit. And that's what I'm tripping on, man. I can't have it. Like the NFL, I'd be surprised if I even ever watch that shit again, bruh. Like, unless I have no other choice. If I'm sitting right somewhere, and even then, I'm gonna just do whatever I can to not fucking watch it. I'm cool. I don't fuck with their whole system. It's just like you can tell they just don't give a fuck. Like they're just unapologetic about the racism, the unfairness, this is our way or the highway. Now listen, you put the fucking helmet on, you take this check, and you do what the fuck you're told. Or you can take your black ass back where you're at. Because I can guarantee you this, you're going to stand for his fucking flag. Or you won't be playing on my goddamn turf. That's their conversations. Period. Niggas is getting 5, 10, 20, 80, 30, 60, 40 million. They scared. They spooked. Them niggas don't never want to say nothing. Period. And that's just a fact. I'm sorry. And there ain't no diss to none of my niggas in the NFL getting they bag. But niggas don't want no food off their plate. And I'm not mad at no football players. I'm not telling niggas to quit their jobs. Get it how y'all live. I'm calling out these bitch-ass owners at this point. I'm calling out the bitch-ass organizations to the max. And if I was you NFL players, my nigga, I'd be stacking that bread up, stacking them bags up, figuring out the plotting the plan, and getting ready to get the fuck. Because it's only gonna be so much y'all gonna be able to take. I know I got homies in the league, and they got too much. Ain't nothing about them suckers. So it's only so much that you gonna be able to push out of these players for a check. You know what I'm saying? That's something I am very confident in with my NFL players, especially the NFL players of color. I know that for a fact. Like, I know y'all also got families, and that's why it is never just fuck your family. Don't feed your kids. Don't feed your mom. Niggas got situations. Their mama could be on the deathbed as niggas speak. So it's never a don't take care of your family. But stand for something or fall for any and everything is a real thing. You know what I mean? And so that's key to keep in mind. That's all I'm saying. Because you got, look at Hill. She can't even say shit. Not even on Twitter. Silent, though. That's the silent. We get hell for the silent route. The silent protest. Oh, man, I just seen a fucking video. Of two guys at a Laker game who took a knee during the national anthem. And once the national anthem was done, two white women walked up to them and threw their drinks on them and said, "This is for the national anthem, assholes." Who's violent? Who's really the violent ones? This was at a Laker game this season. Nigga, I'm talking about a few days ago. This ain't no last year shit. Who are really the violent ones? Running motherfuckers over with cars and killing unarmed. Like, who are really the violent ones, though? Because you see the silent protests. And then what the cause and effect. You see what methods you guys use. You motherfuckers, these white supremacists are the ones I'm talking about. So, like, to my Caucasian, my white people that are not racist, are not white supremacists, don't ever let any of this affect you. You should never even feel like you're being talked about. You know this doesn't even apply to you. This only applies to those who fit the shoe. You should be on the same page I'm on. Period. And you are on it. You, listening, yeah, you're on it. I know you are. And that's why you my motherfucking G. And that's why you listening to freedom of speech. And that's why you rocking with your boy PT. And that's why I'm just playing. But real talk though, it's a real thing. And it's not nothing to be taken lightly. And that's all I'm gonna say. Stop ignoring the realities that we're facing here. Stop ignoring the realities that we're facing here. Because they're right in our face. Fuck Christopher Columbus. This fucking country is scary. This country is crazy. They're doing crazy shit, and it's only getting crazier. And so wise up. Get the knowledge. Knowledge is power. In order to ever beat your enemy, you must study your enemy. You must know your enemy's moves, your enemy's weaknesses, your enemy's strengths. How the fuck could you ever win a battle? Study. Learn. Because war is coming. And if you do not in your soul truly believe that crazy things are happening right in front of our faces in this country and in this day and age right now, then you just sadly will miss the train. And it will be you definitely missing it till it's too late. And if that hits you home and hits your soul and pisses you off and makes you feel like shit, that's between you and God. Honestly, my freedom of speech listeners and all the real vibers are going to be on track. So make sure y'all get out here, spread the motherfucking knowledge about Christopher Columbus Day, because it's poop, terrible trash, And it's not how we rockin', man. We spreading good vibes, good energy. If you're related to Christopher Columbus or any of them, I'm sorry if it offended you, but he's a bitch. His whole family's a bitch. The whole lineage is a bitch. And honestly, don't take anything personally. And that wraps up another episode of Freedom of Speech with your boy Price, aka Larry Belafonte. That was the shit. Man, I felt like people needed to really know the truth on Christopher Columbus and this bullshit holiday that we get thrown in our face every year. So I'm gonna be the one to kick the game to y'all and kick the flavor to y'all, you know, for whoever out there didn't know. I don't care if it was only one of y'all. And, you know, go spread the knowledge, man. Tell somebody, tell your mom, tell somebody. Let them know it's cracking out here, because it's a real thing, man. Prayers still go out to the Vegas victims. Trump's still an asshole. You know, but this is the life we in, man. Just wise up, start planning. Go kiss your mom, love on somebody, keep your vibes high. Like, share, comment, follow. Put somebody on. I love y'all.